Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new, I'm Rebecca. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be heading to the dining room and we'll be making our tablescape for fall and the Thanksgiving holiday. This year I wanted to do a really eclectic and fun theme of doing vintage vibes. I'll be using a number of different vintage pieces that I was able to pick up on Etsy. It's a great marketplace to shop for hand-picked, handmade, and personalized items. So let's head to the dining room and we'll put together our fall and Thanksgiving holiday tablescape with some vintage vibes. So here in the middle of my table, I have my fall centerpiece, and that is comprised of a few vintage pieces as well. They're both wicker. I have a wicker cornucopia and a cute tiny little basket that is shaped like a turkey. And these are the type of things that you could also find on Etsy. Now, if you watched my previous video on how I made my fall floral arrangements using dried florals, you'll see how I constructed the look of these different items using some dried florals as well. But now we're going to focus on the tablescape. So I'm going to remove this centerpiece so we can get a nice handmade tablecloth on there and start building it up for our Thanksgiving holiday. So for my tablecloth, I have a great vintage rectangular tablecloth that has some brown cross-stitch details. It's a great handmade item. And then someone also has sewn on a little lacing detail off to the side. Now I don't want to cover up this nice cross-stitch pattern that's on this tablecloth, so I'm not going to use placemats this year. Instead, I would like my vintage plates and other pieces to really be able to shine and give them lots of room on this great tablecloth. So here are the dinner plates for the vintage plates and bowls that I'm going to be using this year. I really like the floral pattern on there. And I thought it had some nice fall colors to it. And went nicely with the tablecloth as well. Now I have some linen texture napkins I'm going to place on the place setting. It's the same golden color as the trim on the plate. Now I'll add the salad plates. These could also serve as a bread and butter plate. It has the same pattern as that dinner plate. Now let's build up the centerpiece and add a few more great vintage pieces in order to add some decor and function for our tablescape. So now that we have the centerpiece, some gravy boats, as well as a nice pewter bread plate, now we can start adding some vintage inspired glassware. And there we go. We can add our silverware at the time of dinner, and we will be ready for our Thanksgiving celebration. From the dishes to the gravy boats, some serving plates and bowls, these are all wonderful vintage finds I was able to find on Etsy. So if you're interested in finding some vintage pieces, or maybe to add a few items to your current collection, that's a great place to look for them. They have wonderful handmade, hand-picked, and personalized items that will be wonderful for the holiday season as well as for gifts. Well, I hope you enjoyed while we put together the dining room for this year's Thanksgiving tablescape. These are wonderful fall colored and vintage themed items. These are hand-picked and unique pieces that really give this table a fun and relaxed look. If you'd like more inspiration or ideas on home decor and other holiday tablescape ideas, you can check out my playlist on the topic. And I hope you continue to watch my channel, The Home and Homestead, for some more homemade, homegrown, and home-style inspiration. And I surely hope that you're having a great day and that you have a happy Thanksgiving. See you next time. Take care.